What it do, folks? I had to go dig through my bag and get out my actual earphones, in-ear monitors. There's the word I'm looking for. English is the second language. Folks, we are working on fumes today. We are working on fumes, but you got to do what you got to do when you got to do it. So this is one of those got to do days. All right, let's turn that down a little bit. That's a little hot. All right, cool. Guys, there's been some crazy stuff happening. I haven't had a full chance to read the updates, but I do have the basics. So let me pull this up. There has been some changes in the YouTube partner program requirements that are going to benefit smaller creators in a big way. And I think this is kind of sort of awesome. Okay, so as you know, in the past, it has been, in order to get into YPP, when I say YPP, I mean YouTube Partner Program, okay? So I'm going to use the term YPP a lot, or partner program or something of that nature, just to make it faster, easier to roll off the tongue of a tired person. Okay, I think, you know what's funny? Before we dip into that real quick, I think the one thing we forget about when we talk about, oh, it's just a 5-hour flight from LA to Honolulu. Listen, if you're flying out of LA, do not try to be there 3 hours before you go. Make it 4. Okay, from the rental car facility to the gate, with the rental car facility bus, because of traffic yesterday, something happened, took me nearly an hour. Actually, I take it back. It was 68 minutes total, now that I'm calculating the numbers in my head. All right, so you can't do that, right? You got to give yourself the extra time. Lucky thing I did, and the number one reason why I did, because I wanted time to chillax in the Amex lounge so that I could, eat free, good, delicious Amex buffet food, as opposed to random things that you find to eat in an airport. LAX actually has decent food, but anyway. So, you add that time, and even though my flight was at 6, we left our hotel at 6:30 a.m. because I had to drop off Katie and Mike and the rest of the crew. So yeah, don't it seems like I was only a short flight, but yesterday I was legit traveling for about 20 of the 24 hours. It's crazy. It's actually boom. Yeah, even for rideshare, it takes a shuttle that's like 30 plus minutes. Yeah, so super cycle. Yeah, just so you know. So I'm sorry, gang, I'm a little bit out of the kaflimps today, and that's just because I was traveling and I'm dead. And my time zone is completely jacked. Anyway, so in the old YPP, you had to have 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 12 months and over 1,000 subscribers, and then you link that to a available channel. However, there was some crazy updates today. Ooh, look, I just realized something. They have I haven't looked at this for so long, but there's actually a graphic. And you know what they say, when you have an opportunity to get a graphic, you got to show the graphic, people. Is what it is. Here, let's get this down here. You almost had it. You almost had it. Boom, there it is. There it is. When I pull screenshots, I'm gonna show you what a weirdo I am. When I pull screenshots, I'm looking at the numbers on the side of the cross to try to get an even number. So this one was 740 by 420. Not a real aspect ratio thing, but at least I know that it's even. So this has been what the requirements were up until now. 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 public watch hours in the last 12 months, or 10 million short views in the last 30 days. Now, they have made some changes, and as I'm looking at this article is not updated. Well, I was hoping that they would have this article updated for today so I can get the real answers directly from the old YouTubes, but let me try another place that you normally find this stuff, and that's on the YouTube blog. So I'm going to come over here and see if I can snatch the YouTube blog. Dun, 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 dun. basically what they've done is they've made it easier for you to make money on the platform if you are a smaller creator. All right, I got it. Now we are cooking with Pam. Let's kick over here to the browsy. Boom. Not that one. Jesus. La, la, la. Let's hit you. No, not that one. That one. Here we go. So, what you have now is a failure to communicate. No, what they have now is 500 subscribers, right? 3 valid public uploads in the last 90 days, and this is key, and 3,000 public watch hours in the past year, or 3 million public short views. Okay, so how many of you guys are sitting on 3,000 watch hours in the past year? This is just a curiosity statement for me. I would just like to know. Curious minds would like to know. How many of you guys are sitting on over 3,000 watch hours in the last year? That is a good question. And let's come back to here. So let's drag on the old new guys. Where'd you go, Shotter? Boom, in the building. Let's draggy. Pick this up. Boom. So here's the new. All right. So we're going to pop this here. Boom. Doing the live work of Ecamm. New YPP. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, look at that. It almost fits. He almost nailed it. You almost had it. Okay, so there's the new YPP. And then let's do one of these. And then let's shrinkicate this one. And then boom. Bam. When I say old YPP, Paul, I mean the older version, not like what you do as a YPP senior. All right. So Roy said, great announcements today for smaller creators. That's crazy. It's not that far. I know, right? It's so silly. What it do, Hands? Good to see you, Ma. A graphic is worth 1,000 likes. Thank you, Roy. But we only got like 3 so far, so people are tripping today. Boom. Ask questions. I still need 1,300 hours. April was a terrible month. My watch hours dropped so much. This month is so much better. There you go. You know what's really good for watch hours though? Live streams. You know what I mean? Like especially live streams that have replay capabilities. Roy, do a live walkthrough of setting something up. That is a fantastic way to generate watch hours. I won't remember. I had to screenshot this. There you go. Okay, cool. Old YPP is, yes, we'll get into that in a second, Roy. Appreciate that for the reminder. Not yet for the past year. Didn't post any content and got booted from YPP. Oh, wow. Hey, that's the thing, right? So, like if you've been around for a minute and you get in the program, what you definitely don't want to do is get booted back out because now the competition to get back in is much bigger, right? I was grandfathered in because I was already in the old version of the partner program from like 2011 or 12. And then 2014, when they locked it up, I was already in there. But anyway, so now for the past year, didn't get past the content. So let me explain what this is again. If you happen to hit these thresholds, right, you now have access to, all right, let me give you this. I did write this down in my noties. You have access to, where'd you go? There you go. You can get YouTube shopping, which is big, right? And I think the reason why they did this is because YouTube shopping is going to be the gravy. Like that's going to be a great moneymaker for both the platform, YouTube the company Alphabet, and it's going to be a great moneymaker for the creators themselves. Okay, and if you're trying to figure out how to get it twisted with the YouTube shopping, we will cover some of that because I too signed up for a Fourth Wall account through Keely's link. So hey, it's coming. All right. What you're going to do, right? You get that, and you also get access to supers, stickies, and thanks. So what I mean by that, super chat, super sticky, super thanks. You get access to all the supers, and you get access to channel membership. Hey, oh my God. Yo, I just seen this. Hold on. This requires a live reel. Sorry, people. I got to take a break to do this. All right, so check this out. This requires a live reel. Okay, so I'm going to come over here. I'm going to hit on this right quick, and then I'm going to hit to reel. And I haven't recorded. Oh, you know what? I got a better way to do this. You can do green screen reels. I completely forgot about that. Let me do this. Sorry, people. We're going to live reel this one because this is dope. And this is my homie. And I just happened to be scanning the article again and notice that my homie was on this thing, right? That is crazy. You got to love it when a plan comes together. You also have to support your fellow creators when they get the love that they deserve. Okay. So we're going to live reel this. And let me see, what is the way to do that thing? Boom, boom, boom. I'm just increasing my watch minutes in the middle of the stream. Yes, this is super cool. All right, I don't know why. This just caught my attention, but it caught my attention, you know? And unfortunately, I don't think when you do a live reel that you can have a moving website in the back, but I'm going to do change the background, booyaka, and then go to camera roll. I'm going to hit this, and then boom. All right, so let's see. You know what? Let's take this one step further, which is hard because Instagram app does dumb things. This might just break everything, but I am willing to break things for you people here. Where, if I was Doc, would I have put the extra iPhone cable? Still packed in the back. Why? Why did you do that? Did you just bring stuff down here? Nope, I left it packed in the back. Okay, we're gonna have to skip that idea. Let's try this. NDI, HX capture, begin recording. Hopefully this works, because this may or may not work. All right, we're back. Now we're back. Here's the thing that's crazy. I didn't even click the button on Ecamm. All I did was on my phone, I hit NDI HX capture. And when I did that, I don't know how, but it actually stopped the stream. Okay, we're back. Listen, I'm not going to do that anymore. Here's what's crazy. I didn't even click Ecamm. I clicked NDI HX capture on my phone, and it froze Ecamm twice. That is crazy. I've never had that happen before. It shouldn't do that. I have no idea why I did it, but I tell you what, I ain't going to do that right now. So anyway, right? D, like, look, let's get it. Way to get those things up. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna stop. All right, we'll deal with that on the secondary equation. That's super funny. That is super. I have no idea how that happened. I can't wait to throw my logs at Ken and Glenn and see if they could see. No, you know what's funny is I don't stream on Wi-Fi. I would never do that. That's suicide. I definitely wouldn't do that. And for the YouTube bots that are reading the transcription, not that kind of suicide. That means doing something that would just absolutely break your stream. Don't get it confused with the other one, okay? Let's add some context to the bots. Yeah, that is crazy. I've never have I ever. Ooh. Anyway, so the main point is, I think that there's some easy ways for you to get your watch time up. One, again, if you could do a deep dive walkthrough on something that everybody wants to see, right? So something that you might be into. Let's take Miss Eileen. Hi, Miss Eileen. She's already in, so this doesn't really matter in her situation. But let's just say there's something that you do that a lot of people are into, right? So Miss Eileen talks a lot about, Anchor and Spotify. Now, Spotify has some recent changes, right? If she was to do a video about how to prepare yourself for the changes in Spotify and Anchor. And these are step by step, That's the key in the title. Step by step, how to do X. Those normally get pretty decent watch times. Reminders if you're doing something that is, it brings something to a finish, right? If something has a start and a finish and you're showing that, that is a good way to continue that watch time, right? So cooking channels are really, really good, right? And the finish of those, you have to sort of wait until the end, right? Andy, here's a great one. Here is a fantastic one. I am going to live edit this podcast, okay? And you could do it as a live stream, but make sure you think of it as a recorded video as you're live streaming, right? So you're going to say, all right, gang, I'm going to show you how to live edit a podcast. Oh, Andy, hold on, bro. Write this down. Get your pen out. Get your pen out. Here's one. I'll let you borrow this one if you don't have one. Get your pen out. How to live edit a podcast. No, live editing a podcast. Stop. Fix the title. Watch this. Step-by-step instructions for editing a podcast in GarageBand. Full stop. Change the last word to Logic. Full stop. Change the last word to Audacity. Full stop. Change the last word to Audition. Full stop. Right? If you can pull those 4 off, 3 of those programs are free. Well, 2 of them are free. 2 you may or may not have. Add Reaper, that's 3. That's 4. GarageBand, Audacity, Reaper, all free, right? So you can start with then. If you could add Logic, Audition, and Hindenburg to the mix, and you basically take the exact same podcast, don't change it up. Like, it has to be the same one so people can hear the difference and see the flow difference or whatever. And you literally go through step by step. And then you do intermediate podcast editing using those same. And then you do advanced editing using those same. So we got GarageBand, Reaper, Audacity, Logic, Hindenburg, Audition. So you got 6. That's 18 different videos, every single one of them heaters. Every single one of those heaters. I'm going to say it 3 times for the people in the back. Every single one of those are heaters. And if you nail those, play with titles and thumbnails, whatever, you could smoke the new requirements in under 30 days. Under. And the thing about audio apps, once you know one, you know them all. Right? They all kind of sort of do the same thing, especially when it comes to podcasting. All these apps are massive if you're doing other types of editing, but for podcast editing, you can just nail most of those. You know what I mean? Because they don't really require a lot of work, right? And then when you get to your intermediate, you can cover things like EQ, compress, and hitting that limiter, things like that. But, showing people how to put in that space, whatever. Now, roll back in some of the other new things out there, some of the AI tools that are out there, whatever. I mean, dude, you can smoke that watch time in no time. Let me see. I'm gonna curiosity statement right now. Let me come back over here, hit this button, pop see a YT Studio. I'm gonna show you like the simplicity of nailing a video that just does this, okay? All right, let's do this.
If you happen...
Shut up, Doc. Ain't nobody talking to you. So if someone listens to your podcast as audio music, count? I don't think so. I don't know. Have no idea. I wouldn't count on it. Yeah, your podcast, boom, boom, boom. Especially if you got your mic mixer set up, locked up, doesn't need much fixing in post. This channel mostly replays of IG lives that have been edited because IG is already monetized. I see what you did. Talk about her other channel. You're not stealing. I gave you those ideas. Those were gifts. Yeah. He's having a day. This is what happens when you get tired, Doc. Okay, check this out. Sorry, people. I should have hit the cough button for you. My bad. Let me hit you up with the watch hours. Okay. Talk about a simplicity of a video. Look at these watch hours right here. 17,000 watch hours on 267,000 views. But the simplicity of the video. Okay. Check out the simplicity of the video. Move photos library to external drive. That's it. I mean, everybody in this channel probably knows how to do that. But talk about the simplicity of the video. Right? And that video just, boom. This is about where the recommended engine caught it, or the search engine thing caught it, and then boom. So it's most 42% of the views comes from suggested videos, right? 30. You know what? I haven't looked at the analytics for this video. I'm just looking at it now. I don't normally look at analytics because it's none of my damn business. My analytics are all the comments that I get every day on this video. Like, this video saved me. I thank you so much. I've been trying to figure this out. I didn't know what to do. Blah, blah, blah. You know what? Hey, here's a secret. Time for me to remake this video for 2023. Anyway. Suggested videos 42%, YouTube search 32%. The browse feature, mean accidental bump into, is 14%. The rest of them are the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? So here, what's a key moment in audience retention?
If you happen to use Apple's Photos app and you happen to have a computer that has an SSD drive with only, say, 256 or 512 gigabytes of space, and you happen to have a phone that also has 256 or 512 gigabytes of space, there will come a time where you start to run out of your space on your internal SSD because of the way that iCloud Photos is syncing with your hard drive.
Boom, gang, check this out. You know how old this video is, though? Look, the studio was totally different back then. Boom, here's another spike right here. What is this? Oh, this is where...
Open up Photos here and check the preferences.
Oh, I'm showing people the preference section. So you're
see-
getting into the detail. So anyway, a quick little 10-minute video generated 17,000 watch hours for teaching something that is on chimpanzee level, and that might be what it takes. So something in your wheelhouse, something in your wheelhouse is chimpanzee level. Right? Let's see. I saw Hannity up in here. How to start a family channel. What are the pros and cons of starting a family channel? What are the pros and cons of letting your kid, go crazy on YouTube? You know, not that kind of crazy. I mean, just have at it. Have fun and enjoy themselves creating content. So many people are sitting around scared to let their kids do this thing. And yet all of the people that are letting their kids do this thing, they're normally finding some success. So here's why it's not as scary as you might have read in Cosmo, right? Creating a channel with your kids is not as scary as Cosmopolitan says, or whatever your girls' magazines is nowadays. Okay. Oh, yeah, we asked that question. Sorry, I went backwards. I went backwards in time. Man, I thought you said Andy. I thought you said thanks for the grits. Yesterday, let me 86 these. Yesterday, I went to this really kick-butt restaurant in California because I dropped Katie guys off at like mad early in the morning, and then I was hungry, so I found a kitchen that had like the ultimate soul food breakfast. And look, fam, cheese, eggs, cheese grits, bacon, biscuits, coffee. Fam, come on. Heart in trouble. Stomach happy to them. Them grits was good. And nobody say nothing about no cheese in my grits. I don't put cheese in my grits. If you say something about my cheese in my grits, we're gonna have a fight. What's up, JPZ? Always run out of space. Uh, yeah, it might even be time to start a third channel. What's up, Raf? Man, I just saw you posted a video like maybe 2 days ago, but I was on the airplane, so I didn't get a chance to watch it yet. But I'm definitely going to watch it. Raf is talking about some AI secret sauce, like how the robots are going to come and blow us all up. Tim Grits, Tim Grits is yummy. Yeah, I am. I hadn't had a chance to eat chicken and waffle. Dude, you know they have Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle at Disney now? I just found that out. But me and Caleb didn't have time to stop and eat. So unfortunately, yeah, going to miss out on that. Now, yo, Avar, it's good to see you, boss. It is so good to see you. Hey, Ave, curious. Have you looked at the developer conference videos on Vision OS? Oh my God. Like, yo, again, all of the people that are tweaking, talking spicy, like this Vision OS thing, blah, 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 Apple gimmick, blah, 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 headset, blah, 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 expensive, whatever, they have no idea. If you watch the developer videos on Vision OS, fam, your face will just melt. That thing is going to smoke, and I'm going to go ahead and stand my ground right now. I'm more than happy to come back in 2 years and say I effed up, but the Vision Pro is definitely game-changing, and it's definitely better than all of the people that are naysaying it right now. Family, I appreciate you, my man. I appreciate you so much. Look, that deserves more bacon and grits. I'm just saying, bacon and grits. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I have to wait for it. Getting hit on day 100%. Me too. I don't care. Like, yo, I'm already, when you're at the store and they're like, oh, you can get an extra this for like $2 more. I'm like, nah, them $2 is going into my headset fund. You know what I'm saying? Them joints is going into my headset fund. Actually, thank you, Roy. I appreciate you. Really fast. Listen, I'm going to start doing all of my streams with my headset fund begging. I will have, so far right now, we got $15 added to the headset collection. I'm going to have to make a thing that goes right here. I guess Streamlabs has it. I'm going to put a headset fun type situation live in the mix so that we can know. Like, here we are. Here's the headset fun. What is our total? I'm going to have to figure out the best way. I believe still Streamlabs OBS might be the best way to do that. But it's Vision Pro, by the way. It's not just a headset. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on there. And then, bam, we're going to call it a day. You know what they said? Anybody catch this? It did say starting at. What do you suppose the upgrades are going to be? That's the thing that I'm confused at. And I didn't see that there's going to be more than one. But yeah, I'm really curious what the upgrades are going to be. Jim, I'm going to be, after this stream, I'm going to be camped out in my house dying. So please, let's link up today so I can get you back the Wi-Fi boxes. Guys, listen, you guys, we had this conversation the other day. And we were talking about the different Wi-Fi possibilities that are out there. I rented from Jim the Seago, and the rest of the words Jim will write in the chat because I forget. And then the Nighthawk M6. Man, in Disney anyway, and it's going to be different according to where you live, but in Disney area anyway, which is Anaheim, that Seago was bananas. It was so good. It like saved the day. We rented a line from the hotel. Let's talk to you about the stupidity of the line from the hotel. They gave us, I should take that word straight out. Scratch that. Hey, listen, YouTube algorithm, scratch the word gave. They charged us $1,000 for a 10 by 10 on a captured line. Now, here's the kind of banana setup that they have. It's a special type of VLAN that gives you one IP and no access to split that IP. Now, I got some sneaky deaky things I could have done with the Raspberry Pi and a little, Isagor style hackery in order to split that, even though they said it's a one IP VLAN. And it says that it block routers. you, Mr. like Hotel CCNA, you can block routers. I'm Doc Rock. I could just take your router right in the face. Anyway, that thing was so dumb that the capture portal that blocks you in wouldn't load so that you could put in the secret sauce code because it had all kind of failing certs. I basically had to go in and manually hand approve a cert in order to get to the, hey, this is the Marriott page, so I could then type in the secret code in order to get access to the VLAN. And of course, we rented it for 3 days, right? It makes you recapture the page every single day. And every single day you have to go in because it's a different cert. And the reason why the cert isn't organized, because it's a randomly generated cert, you have to go back in and manually edit the cert. It didn't even have enough common sense that for $1,000, I'm going to give you access for 3 days and then cut off. It made me redo that every single day. So that thing was so stupid. It was so dumb. And if it wasn't for that NC Gold that I rented from Jim, it would have been a hassle. So what I was doing was connecting that crappy line with the NC Go. Yo, the NC Go was giving us like 500 down and 100 up on T-Mobile pocket Wi-Fi. Fam. There it is. There's the word. There's the word I am looking for. The NC Go M3000 MiFi X Pro 5G 1G. Dude, I think it's about $500 or $600. It worth every penny. If you do gigs on the road and you move about and you don't have a friend like Jim that has them in rental supply, definitely worth getting. It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. Fast. Had an Ethernet port. Real simple operations. Not a lot of complications. Like, it was chez magnifique. So big ups. Raph, thank you, my brother, for the super chat, for the fun. And Avars, thank you as well for the super chat. Boom. Yo, my Vision Pro fund. I'm going to write this in. I'm making a list over here. So we're going to add Raph over here. Yeah, I'm taking notes manually, not digitally. All right, there we go. There we go. Yo. Yes, we are boom. Soul Food Breakfast. Any ideas for a restaurant review channel? Yo, absolutely. First of all, first time seeing you around here, so please welcome to the channel. Rosh, whatever. I don't care. Let's call it. Let us know how you want us to pronounce it. We'll make sure we don't get you wrong. And thank you for being a part of the community. The LGL fam, we love you. Everybody show our newbies some aloha. Yes, restaurant review channels. Listen, those are very good, especially depending if you live in a city that has a high tourist population. One of the best things that you can do is get to be friends with those restaurants and see if they'll allow you to come in and actually, do some videos, do some tapings and things. Let me show you one real quick that probably won't get us in too much trouble with the YouTube bots. Here's a channel that I watch religiously, and I absolutely love it. And I tell you what, I think this guy shoots on a Osmo Pocket. No, not Osmo Pocket. DJI Pocket. Like, really. It's kind of incredible. Hold on. Sorry, fingers are being on LA time. So what this guy does, and it's not even really a review channel, if you will, but I know this person started this channel like relatively recent, but this is my go-to watch this channel when I have blessed my brains with some of Hawaii's famous herbs and spices and just want to kick back and just be relaxed, right? And so this is the channel. It's called Udon Soba. Look, it has 707 subs. I swear this channel's only been popping for like a year. Not even a full year yet, and it's already on 707,000 subs with 140 videos. Now, he happens to live in a really, semi-populated neighborhood in Osaka and Nara Prefecture, which is in Japan, opposite side of Tokyo. Better side of Tokyo, to be honest. I mean, I love Osaka. That's my second hometown, which is why I watch it. But you come in and check out these videos. He basically goes to these restaurants And he ain't saying a word, not a drip. He says nothing. He just goes in and videotapes their process if they let him, show people eating. Occasionally he'll ask people, what did they order? They'll say it, and he just writes it down in the bottom. He himself doesn't say anything because he knows majority of his people aren't going to be able to speak Japanese. So he just basically throws in some subtitles. He tells you, like in this particular, making mapo tofu. If you haven't had mapo tofu before, people, please try it. It's a little spicy, but dang, it's delicious, right? So he'll just put in, oh, they're using fresh pork. They get this tofu from this particular shop. This shop has been open for 140 years. This owner is the third or fourth son. And I mean, I just watch this. Like, even if you don't really understand, Japanese stuff and what's going on, I would say watch this channel. I'm gonna give you the link right here in the chizzy. Watch this channel, give it a quick look, and you will see that, bam, it is so good. Like, this channel is really, really good. There's a bunch of channels like this. Here's another one that I watch. And yes, why do I watch these? Because, well, Japan. So that's my second hometown. Everybody knows that about me. All right, so this is another one. Great idea. Again, not really talking, doesn't show themselves on camera, but just shows the process. And they're literally helping these small businesses out. Now these small businesses are developing following and having people come to them. Like, right after the pandemic, opened back up to let people come back in Japan, people were looking for where to go eat. And so because of the people who are doing these channels, they're bringing the masses to these small mom and pop shops, which is way better than them just, going to just better than going to, the chain restaurants. So one cool way to do a restaurant review channel, if you can convince the people who are watching, the people who restaurants you want to show, if you can convince them to let you do some behind the scenes, maybe share some recipes, do more than just cover the food, allow people to become a part of that restaurant, man, you'll do absolutely well. And I know that's how I look at restaurants. Like, I want to know the people that's in there. I can get good food at home, but, I like to support places that do this kind of thing. So, fantastic question, and thank everybody for welcoming our new friend to the chat. I really appreciate you. Boom. Paul said, I can get it from T-Mobile for $11 a month with a hotspot plan. Good Lord, that's good. That is good. All right, I just love to see all you guys welcoming people to the channel. That's what I'm saying. We're all about family, love, and support around here. And let me give you these other two links for you to check out. I think these are just great way to share, your love of these restaurants and give these guys an opportunity to have somebody represent them in a positive light. You know what I'm saying? Yelp kind of ruined food reviews for a little bit because you just had people out there that don't know what they're talking about, just saying really spicy things about these places, these people's livelihood, and people's out here talking spicy and just saying crazy stuff. And yeah, I think Yelp kind of it kind of left a bad flavor. So I think Restaurant Review Channel is a brilliant idea. Absolutely brilliant idea. Boom. Let's see. Anybody else? I have a question, Roy. Because I know you're probably about to hit those numbers to get into the new program. Would you do the YouTube shopping? Like, what kind of physical good would you put on your YouTube shopping shelf? I'm curious. Anybody? It could be Roy or anybody. It's not just a Roy question. It's an any of you Ken folks question. I'm curious what you folks will put on your thing. Actually, I'm about to start my thing. What do you want to see me sell on my store? Right? I'm curious. What would you want to see me sell? It says Tennessee barbecue. Come on, bruh. If you could get in and just, the Tennessee barbecue guide, just go around and show, where's the best places to get combination of barbecue, Nashville hot chicken. You guys call it Johnny Cakes, I think, which is different from what everybody thinks it is. Some of that specialties, boom. All right. Roy says shirts and coffee mugs would be a good start. Then I would add some gear I go live with. Okay. You know, I'm so glad you say that, Roy, because like I have been in this kind of like funk about shirts and mugs because I feel like George, damn it. George just killed me in the middle of a thought. Oh God, George, why? Anyway, this is why you don't do lives, people, because you have crazy viewers that say stupid stuff that throw you off track. Oh my God, that's great. Yeah, so I've just been, I don't want to make t-shirts for t-shirts' sakes. Like I want it to be, you know, something good, something that people will actually wear, something that people will enjoy. And, you know, when someone posits something to them, like, hey, that's a cool shirt, where'd you get it? I want them to have a story, right? For instance, I always wear my "You're on mute" shirt when I travel, and someone questions me or brings it up or says, hey, nice shirt or whatever. Every single time I wear it. That has been an absolute home run. I know a bunch of you guys have the You're on Mute shirt. How many of you guys have gotten comments on your You're on Mute shirts? You know, like those things are incredible. When I wear the Luis Upgrade Your Skills shirt, I always get comments on it from somebody. So I don't want to just do shirts for shirt sakes. Like, yeah, I want to do some other stuff. Contracted whole IT vendors are charging increased rates to cover their costs. 100 for is becoming the standard for those type of contracted vendors. Got it. So they're not even the hotel IT people. They're bringing in somebody coming in to do it for you, and they're the ones. All right, good. That's a good one. All right, I'm seeing some more comments coming in, waiting for it to catch up. Photographers and post-production people asked me about my Fix It in camera shirt. Yes. Man, at NAB, there were some really good ideas done poorly. Let me explain that again, right? Some really good video producer shirt ideas done poorly means the designs were bad or it just didn't look right, but the overall thought was dope, right? Actually, let me see if I can pull up one. I have them in my Photos app. And I was like, man, I might have to remake this shirt, but, you know, designed by somebody that knows what the hang they're doing and, you know, better font choices. Sometimes it just comes down when people make merch for merch's sake, right? I mean, they just want to get it done. Oftentimes they just pick some font that doesn't really work, and then you kind of ruin a good shirt idea because you were being fanciful and not taking the time to, you know, actually get it designed. Like, come on, even if you know nothing about design, you can get Fiverr to come in and make you a better quality shirt. Don't be afraid of having a good shirt idea and having somebody on Fiverr bless you up with a better looking shirt. So I hate to see good shirt joke ideas ruined by horrible design. Here, where'd it go? I'm coming. I'm almost there. Boom. Here. This one, again, this one is a good idea of what I'm talking about. This is a funny shirt. Luis, Raphael, Gretchen, I'm trying to think of some other people I know that are into the photography. Like, we would all laugh at this shirt if we saw somebody rocking it, but the design was horrible. Everyone's a photographer until M. First of all, it's kind of rude. Nowadays, cameras are good. You don't really have to deal with manual. I like manual because I just do. I like the control. But, you know, this was just bad design. It's like, you could just make it a little bit better. I'm just saying. You can make it a little bit better. And I can tell this person is picking on Sony because they didn't put AV and TV. They put A&S. Oh, that's funny. And yeah, come on. Anyway, I think they could have done a better job on that. That was one. There was a couple more that I took pictures of, but I don't see them. So I might have taken them with my pocket camera instead of. But Yeah, that's an example of not wanting to just make merch for merch's sake. You know, to me, that's just, you got to make it good. If you're going to do it, make it good. Make it something that kin folks are going to want to wear, you know, something like that. My Sure Your Live shirt does a good job. I either wear humorous shirts from other content creators on every single one of my videos. Yep, there you go. Uh, 1 billion creators on the clock. I like it. I like it, JP. I like it. Look, that's a great shirt. Look, right? Tell them, hey, Russ, nowadays, aperture priority is absolutely fine for most people. So, again, that joke was tired. It was funny back in the day. It ain't even that funny. But if you are going to do it, like you're going to be that guy, you're going to be that gatekeeper in the photography space, at least come up with a better design. It flew over your head. It's saying that everybody is a great photographer until they have to do it on manual because people don't know how to use manual. Yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying? See, it's not, if it flies over Eileen's head, the shirt ain't that good. You're on mute, everybody gets it. Instantaneously, everybody has been there when they're yelling at Melvin to unmute. Missing Canon already, even though the 874 is great. That's funny. Dude, I love that hat. Rafi drops this hat in his thumbnails. It looks really good in his thumbnails. This is a cool hat. Man, I type in Raphael and it said Sadiq. Yo, Raph, you're gonna have to outdo Mr. Sadiq. There we go. Got it. Here we go. This thumbnail is really cool. Boom, 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 boom. Go here, la la la. Go to videos. This one right here. All right, you guys can see it live and in color. Boom. Look at this third thumbnail. This hat is sick. Right? This hat is sick. So you can get that hat by going to Avar's channel and buy the hat, right? Okay, let's get you a link. Oh man, I just missed all kind of letters when I'm trying to type. There you go. I missed all kind of letters when I'm trying to type. So if you go to this channel, you can go find the links and get that hat. Okay? Let's see. Do we have it in the video? Hey, don't content strike me, okay? I don't see it. There you go. Boom. Oh, I like it with the red letters. All right, I'm about to buy this hat. I like it with the red letters right there. Let's see. Why? Stop throwing stuff. You're always throwing stuff. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Lights. I don't see the merch. You don't have it in your description. You're fired. You're fired. Fired. Boom. Hey, question for you guys. You see this right here? My man has his super thanks right there. Have you guys purchased any super thanks from creators? I'm curious because that's one of the new things that you can get in a new program is you can get super thanks. Have any of you guys actually purchased a super thanks? I have. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, Vars, if you IG me your merch link, I will put it in the chat. So just DM me an IG. Stop scrolling so fast. Good Lord, comments just went out the window. DM me your merch shop so I can get everybody to get a code hat. Boom. I have no better ideas than shirts, caps, and mugs. But it's high money turnaround, little profit, too much accounting work. Yeah, that's why I wanted to look into something that's kind of different. You know what's funny? Printful actually comes from Latvia. So when people order stuff from Printful, a lot of it ships directly out of Latvia. So maybe you can save on shipping. Oh, we covered that one. You can sell quality wood chopsticks and give them away in a video and teach others types of chopsticks, how to use them purposely. Perfect way to bring us in on your heritage with Hawaii plus Japan. See, getting it on my good side right here. Listen, my friend actually developed the better chopsticks, and she was on Shark Tanks, and those dummies turned her down. But she's doing really well, and I freaking love these things. These things are the business. Let me show you. These things are incredible. Okay, this was invented in my co-working space. Da, 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 da. So I feel a little bit just dope about this. Basically, what she did was she put this thing at the end. You see by the fingers over here on a snap? That's known as a hashioki. It's where you put your chopsticks when you need to rest them, right? Sometimes you got multiple cores. And normally what you'll see us do if we go to a restaurant like Saturday night, Sunday night, we went to a restaurant called 18 Folds in Anaheim, and everybody's looking at me because I fold up my chopstick paper into like a little tent, and I place my chopsticks across the tent so I don't sit them on the table. So they're doing a number like this, right? So you don't just put the part that goes in your mouth on the nasty table. That rest, a chopstick rest, is known as a hashioki. And so she came up with this idea: why don't we make the hashioki built into the chopsticks? So what she did, we launched these through Kickstarter and then through Shark Tank. So she does them in bamboo #1 for the throwaway versions, and it has the hashioki built in. So you just snap it off and you put it on the table, and then you can rest your sticks on it when you're not eating. And then since that grew, she went in and started making some regular sustainable ones. Why they're called crop sticks is they're all bamboo instead of wood. A lot of chopsticks are made out of hinoki, which is Japanese cypress, or some other type of wood that takes longer to regrow. Bamboo grows really, really quickly, super sustainable, easy to grow, all type of climates. So bamboo chopsticks, either with the built-in thing or not the built-in thing. So if you guys are interested, go get some. You'll be supporting my Lynn, my dear friend. I love her to death. She's a really amazing creator. And she started out as a YouTuber, believe it or not, and then got into doing this. So, Rach, again, good. Yeah, good. Please give us a rhymes with so I'm not accidentally saying your name wrong. Like, I almost start calling you Roach, which because I live in Hawaii and they fly around here. So give us a whatever rhymes with whatever, so that way we can say it right. All right. I don't want people calling you out your name. Right? Boom. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Oh, you closed it. Bummers. It's too late to buy it. Bummers. Wow. Dang. Ralph, you have a collector's item. Boom. Collector's item. Letters are overrated. That's why some of them are silent. Bruh. Man, if you got a Apple product shot of your horn, that thing is so beautiful. Just an Apple product shot, put it on the shirt in a tiny little M3 somewhere, I'd rock that. I mean, just because it's just beautiful. You know what I mean? So, boom. Matthew, what it do, brother? Good to see you here. Yes, e-learning courses. I'm trying. Hopefully, with Fourth Wall, we're able to do that kind of type of stuff. Yes, I do some crazy hashioki origami at restaurants too. Same here, because I don't know how good they wipe their tables. And believe it or not, people, you guys might not know this, but I know that Jim and I and PK, we know you never take your sticks and stick them in the bowl like this. So if you have a bowl of noodles or rice or whatever, you don't stick your sticks in there and go like that. That is bad. And you see it in so many pictures where Palangis have tried to make, something about, chopsticks or food. They show the sticks in the, no, that is bad luck. It is bad. It's calling like all kind of like evil demon spirits. It's disrespecting the chef in the whole 9 yards. Oh, yes. John has a great video about Japanese vending machines. They are kind of cool, by the way. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Matthew. I think it's awesome. Here's one thing. Rob from vidIQ did mention if it was fair. Absolutely. YouTube, billions of dollars to build a platform that allows you to get out. The old partner program limitations were fair. This made it even better. So I know some people are still unfair because, like you should not get access day one. You haven't proven yourself. You can't just walk into and fly a plane day one. You got to go through flight school. You got to put in some IVR, hours. You got to put in simulation hours. You got to do that work. Like you can't just show up on day one, be like, give me the throttle. I'm going to fly this airplane. It's no different. Like these guys spend billions of dollars to build a platform that entertains millions, but gives people a chance to get their voice out into the world or whatever, and they need to recoup their costs some kind of way. So I think the new program is dope. Give us some opportunities to get out there and make some money in this thing. So yeah, boom, boom. Now I want to order sushi, but it's 11 p.m. So yeah, don't eat this late at night, man. Go to bed. I don't know if she's still actively producing. I think she's producing for other people. Like she's helping people run their channels and stuff. Her name is Mylin Yamamoto. If you go look up crop sticks on Shark Tank and watch the episode, and I'm laughing because they were completely wrong about her. But yeah, Mylin is really, really incredible person. You guys will just absolutely love her. She does a lot with helping female content creators get into sort of the business realm of thing, like female content entrepreneurs. There you go. Let me see if she still has her channel running. Boom, boom, boom. Hey. Yo, shut up. She was on the channel with my homie Nikki's son. So yeah, I don't see, but you can look her up. If you just do this, you can find a bunch of videos, listen to her talk. She's a very brilliant person. Definitely worth listening to her, share her stories, and talk story, as we say in Hawaii. Boom, boom. Yes, the incense-like position. Yes, very true. Thank you, Miss Eileen. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, dude. Pat's an amazing human being. We'll have that conversation at a later date. I gotta jump early, gang, because the Ecamm channel is going to be doing this Zoom workshop, and I want to make sure that everybody that wants to go see that has an opportunity to go see that. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. There is no money when you get over your monetization limitations. You should earn more on the side from ads. Sorry, I'm gonna speak that in English. I'm gonna do my Latvian English translation. What Ivar's is saying is 100% correct. Even hitting the ad rev numbers, which every small creator dreams and wants, they're not that great. You do much better with generating revenue for your channel from the outside. Round the outside. Two Buffalo girls. Wop, wop, wop. So anyway, sorry. Yes, your standard practices that you use to generate money for your content creation business are always going to be better than ad revenue. Ad revenue is nice, but it ain't gonna, it's not going to build houses. Like it's just not. So many people want to get to that, and they go, well, these guys are making like 200,000 and 300,000, from their ad rev because they have millions of followers, so they automatically hit the YPP numbers. Right? You're not going to get those kind of numbers outside of the YPP numbers, and any video that would get you to that kind of revenue would put you into YPP numbers. I'm not understanding what everybody's tripping over. Anyway, boom. Do you see a correlation between music streaming on YouTube and music streaming in terms of percentage of creators? Probably a topic for a different day. You know what? I'll have to look into that. I think you're right. The thing that I would do with live streaming music, okay, tell me if you've seen this channel. I haven't, and if I'll go look for it. But I'm gonna give you a thought, Melvin. Okay, you are an accomplished musician. Albums already out, awards, performed for years. there are a bunch of people trying to get on your level. You don't have to teach them to play the instrument. But you know what nobody talks about? Nobody really talks about the business. Nobody talks about how to get in. Nobody shows, here is an actual practice. This is how I practice to be dope enough to produce my own stuff. Everybody shows their finished product. Why? Because they want to be cocky and show how dope they are. But how many people have you seen get in and show the practice, right? So Ivar's will code, and he'll show you his mistakes. He'll window open coding showing you. Raphael, Matt, all my boys will live edit. They'll show you what they're doing to edit. They'll explain why they're editing. They'll explain how they're doing it, right? I think that for me, I don't see too many of the music creators showing you how they run their daily life. These are my fretboarding exercise, not your case. My valve exercises. This is how I maintain my instrument. How did I pick out this instrument? I looked at this, and this. I started with this crusty one. From a high school band teacher, and I worked my way up. I went and got a used one from the thrift stop or the thrift music store or the secondhand store. And then I went and I worked my way up. And now I have this elegant piece of artwork. But I didn't just start with this elegant piece of artwork, and you don't need to either. So if you're going to come in and start doing this, what was the Melvin Miller journey? Like, walk them through the whole process all the way through. How do you go from zero to lose control? Just saying. Let me know if you've ever seen that. Let me know you see people, how to book gigs, like how to make money on the side while you're trying to make money on the side. Like how to go in and sell some of these sound effects to not Envato, never mind those Audio Jungle knuckleheads. How to sell some of these sounds to Epidemic or somebody of that nature. Boom. Nope, on my list. Okay, adding this to the list. Screenshot coming. Bam. In there. Swimwear. Screenshot saved. Gangster. All right, let's get you guys over to the other side of the food coin. Let's get it there. How to circular breathe. Bam. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. As a Walmart kid. Now I have Tama. There you go. Man, you guys are great. Thank you for coming through. If you guys have anything to say about the YPP program or you have questions, please drop those down in the comments area below so we can see that we can get that conversation carried on. And then, Melvin, I would definitely look into your idea. I think it's a great idea for a video. And now I have to make this live video I was trying to make that kept crashing Ecamm, which is funny. I don't know how I did it, but that's what happened. So let me hit you with the slide button again. Peace out. A-Town Stomp.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine.